Asphalt Legends Unite Let's Play a little bit. This is gameplay in the beginning of August 2025, and this is just like every day how I play it. So we have different events, but we are going to start with the free card packs that you can get every 4 hours, and usually it is something absolutely useless. Fortunately, you do get trade coins which you can exchange later on in the store for things that you do need, but they are pretty much useless. But I do understand that there isn't any kind of other way on how to distribute the drop rates, because if you can't get any of the cars that you already have, then I would max out all of the newer cars very fast, which would be awesome because I need these cards to participate in Gauntlet. But unfortunately I usually get actually, I'm not complaining, it's free stuff. We also have a daily where I have to buy something from here. I have been lucky because I have had Lamborghini Aventador blueprints for sale, and in this case we are going to buy this game, this card, because it's actually quite good. Again, it's for the Gauntlet. Then we are going to take our VIP points, which are now useless because I have to get to level 10 in order to actually get something good, because the other ones are just like 1% on things. Okay, and then I'm going to collect. Today is Thursday. I think some of the things end at Wednesday night. So top 30. Oh yeah. I don't have the car, I think, because it's one of the weird ones where you have to have all of the blueprints in order to actually unlock it, which again I do understand. So this was because, or the top 100%, which means that I'm at the bottom, because I didn't want to spend money on a car that I'm not going to use ever again. Which is a little bit, not sad, but it's, they are going to exchange the cars that you can use constantly. So this means that if you level up and spend a lot of time and effort to get this new car, then it's going to be something different next week. Which doesn't mean that it's pointless, because you still are going to, or sometimes there are surprises. You are going to use your cars in unexpected places. Ooh, we have 5 minutes until this ends. Actually, I have completed it, and Gold League, I was already in the Silver League, but I now climbed a little bit because the multiplayer, the rewards, they are actually not worth it. We're going to get like 20,000 credits, which is pittance. I also, or this is the reason why I was really trying to get to the 5th level of expert, because I can use autoplay, and this is absolutely necessary because there are so many different things. 885 races, like, dudes, come on. No, sorry, it's not races. You can do multiple of these conditions with one race, but at the end you have to have 50 of these, so 50 races. It's like, dudes, do you think it's enough? I was also thinking that this Volkswagen, that it goes up to 4,000 points or level. No, it's not level. also going to do the level up of... Nope, that's the wrong one. It looks like the Apollo, but it's not the Apollo. Let's do this one. Let's do top speed. And it's quite expensive. But I'm slowly building it up. I'm still not using it in any of the races, so let it be. Okay, so we have additional things coming up. Let's do this. So this is one of the... is it just Ferrari? I'm going to start with you, because I know that this is maxed out. So Nitro for 360s. 360s. Okay. So this is the seasonal event which uses daily tickets, which is weird. But I have to do 3 of these events. Oh crap, I have the touch drive, which is god awful. And in my previous gameplays I have also mentioned it, that this is like the easy mode of playing. And oh come on! I suck. And the car, it just won't turn. I'm done. Actually, I'm not paying attention, because I should have started drifting way before the actual turn itself came. But still, the touch drive, or I can understand that it's mandatory if you are playing on consoles, because there isn't like much or other kind of controllers that you can use to actually be able to play it in a reasonable way. But and I'm still adamant about it, you should have benefits of doing the whole thing manually, because it requires more skill. And the best proof of this is multiplayer. You have the multiplayer seasons where you have team versus team competitions, and because they allow it and it's tedious, I'm actually alt-tabbing and using touch drive. So this means that my car drives, but I really don't care, and it doesn't matter in which place you finish, because the team has to win. I know this is god awful, and I'm a complete dick for doing it, because it ruins other people's gameplay. Okay, the car sucks. It doesn't turn. But they allow this. Oh come on, this was the other car's fault that ran me in the ass. Fucker. But the game allows this, and if I'm using the touch drive, then the car actually drives on its own, and usually I'm 6th or 7th at the end, which is completely fine. And the sad part is that I have actually won one of the races by not playing it. So this should show that this is not exactly cheating, but it's like not comparable to manual control. And I'm guessing that there isn't a good solution for this, because like if they can't fix it on consoles or mobile phones, then it's completely unfair advantage to people playing on PCs. So yeah, there isn't a good solution probably, because if I get a small advantage here, then like the whole game will be dominated by PC gamers. So I'm going to finish this one, then I'm going to do some of the dailies. Yeah, the car doesn't turn. Some of the dailies and some of the multiplayer, because I do need, or you are going to get the tokens, which is necessary in order to buy stuff. Which is weird, because I don't have anything to buy. There are some card packs available, but they are again like these temporary cars that I'm not going to use. Or actually, the problem is that they are available for a short amount of time, and after that you are not going to get the blueprints from anywhere. And this means that it's like all or nothing. And I haven't calculated, but I'm guessing that getting the car and getting it at a reasonable level is going to take more than 20,000 credits or tokens that I have. Okay, so we did this, then the gauntlet started. Schnitzel. Actually, because this is the gameplay and how I'm usually doing it, then we are going to just continue. And there probably are going to be a lot of curse words during the is it new? Nope. During the setting of times. Yeah, so I have like no motive for racing this. I have a little bit of motivation. Oh, motivation, not motive. Stupid. Driving this, because then I might get blueprints for the Egoista, which is again a car that you can use in the gauntlet. The gauntlet itself, the ranking system, or it's not actually the ranking system, it's the league system. I think it was league. We will find out soon. Is based on your top 3 cars or top 10 cars, something like that. And if you have the score above like a certain level, then you are going to be categorized into these leagues. So this means that if you have a crappy car, you are going to be placed in a higher league, and you is going to be fucked. Because this is how I feel about the gauntlet, that the cars that I'm competing against are way higher than the cars that I am able to use. If I have the time and energy, and actually not the energy, is like if I can be bothered to drive, then I usually get within the 100, top 100, or actually it's less than you have to be like the 99th. See this bullshit? It was trying to do a fucking barrel roll off a straight jump. We are going to do the same thing, and now I hope I can demonstrate the bullshit that you have to put up with if you're playing with a PC. No, I don't want it now. Later, dude. That you can get into the leagues, or the final results, you can get the gauntlet currency. You can get it a little bit more if you are in a higher position. So it was between 50 and 100, I think. And so if you're 99th or 50th, it doesn't matter, you're going to get the same amount of coins. But the positive side is that the gauntlet currency is actually very valuable, because you can buy new cars that you can use in the gauntlet. I'm currently working on Peugeot 9x8, which is a weird name for a car. Or is it X? I don't know, seems to me like a mathematical equation. Anyway, I have 2 stars on it, and now I need the currency to buy the additional blueprints. See this fucking bullshit? What the fuck was that? Why the fuck would it do a fucking barrel roll from a fucking straight jump? This is fucking bullshit. And I know that jump. I actually deliberately did it. Sometimes it falls through the jump and it hits like the ground with its backside. Something like that. Maybe I can trigger it now. And yes, this is one of these games that will make you shout at your screen because the things here that happen are fucking unfair. Coming back to the multiplayer, if the different seasons have different rules, sometimes you can kill your opponents or knock them out, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can also only kill your teammates, or well, knock them out. And the reason why I'm using the touch drive and not playing and using Alt Tab to watch like TV shows or something like that at the same time is that if you are going to be driving and somebody knocks you out, then you are going to get, or at least to me, it seems that if you're playing on a PC, your punishment is much harder, because like you get the notification that somebody was knocked out, and if it happens to you, then you are going to fall to the 7th or 8th place usually. If you leave the track, which is a little bit different, then you might get 5th place or something like that. But if it happens to others, it seems that magically nothing bad actually happens to them. Again, what the fuck? It's a straight fucking jump. Why the fuck is doing barrel rolls there? Fuckers. So the punishment for somebody knocking me out is, at least it seems, that it's harsher than for other players. Okay, we have that done. We did that also. Oh yeah, we have multiplayer calculating the results. This means that I actually can't do... Oh, it's Team Pursuit. I'm not sure that I'm going to do this because it's exactly the same thing, that you are going to do the pursuit, and it doesn't really matter because you are going to get the same amount of points regardless if you are going to put in the effort or not. What we are going to do is actually the gauntlet, because I want to do the regular multiplayer, like the Gold League. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I have to find the straightest track, because I'm going to use my Bugatti there. Then fusion requires a little bit of turning, which means I'm going to put... Oh, Apollo is this level already. I'm going to put you there. And this is for... Actually, I should be also using these two, because they are rather good. But because the rules here are a little bit different than in regular races, I'm going to still use the ones that I know I can count on. And we have Ferrari FXXK. So these are the 5 ones that I'm going to use in, or I have been using in the previous gauntlet drives or races. Okay, so this actually requires concentration. So this means that I'm probably not going to be talking much. I'm probably going to be cursing, because usually this means that I'm going to crash or something else bad is going to happen. Because here it's very important that you get it down to like milliseconds, because it can make a difference. And when the whole thing first started, previously it was this... Actually, I can't remember the name. It was between the clubs, and I can't remember the name because when I started the playing, it was still there, but I'm not sure what the name of the thing was. So basically you had these streets that you had to conquer and defend. And then the other teams have to come and conquer your thingies. Anyway, this is like a new version of that. And with the gauntlet, when I first started playing, I had no idea about anything in regards to the actual usefulness of a car and the numbers, because you have rank. You have, this was 4,000 or something, this is 3,800. And what I did was I auto-assigned, which is of course stupid, auto-assigned the cars. And silly me, I thought that the higher the number, the better the car. And it turns out that it's worth fucko. Because there were cars that were 1,000 points lower than my car, and I got my ass handed to me. Because it actually doesn't depend on anything else than acceleration. At least this is on my approach to it. You have these web pages which have databases where you can list your cars by acceleration. And the maximum acceleration is what I'm basing my car selection for the races on. So this means that this 3,400 thingy is better than 4,000 like another car that has other stats that are higher. Okay, so the fourth season, I'm guessing, opened up. Yeah. Third one. Okay, so this is why I got all of these achievements. Okay, so now what I need is multiplayer. Okay, let's do this. We are going to claim our thingies. Now the weird, well, it's not weird, it's how much effort has to be put into this crap, is that I finished this event yesterday. I got to level or stage 9 or something like that, because here, oh, I actually even did this one then, because I reached the place where I couldn't continue because of the level required. Yeah, rank required. And I couldn't get this rank because I don't have the blueprints, which is bullshit. I actually have to restart it so I can get more blueprints in order to level up the car. So it's mandatory that you play this at least 2 or 3 times. And without autoplay, you have to have the patience of a saint in order to do that, because this would take huge amount of time and a huge amount of effort in order to get all of the races. Yeah, so this is why I don't bother with the rank in these thingies, because you get a very... Okay, we have 2. I think it is 2. It's still calculating. Okay, then we are going to do this multiplayer, and we are not going to be using that, because the stupid thing here is that you are going to be put together with other cars that are with the same level, actually the higher rank than the one that you are using, and then you are going to get effed, because the other cars are way better than the ones that are for free try. Okay, it's a slipstream. Okay, in this case it actually does matter which place you finish. And because the new season just started, you can see that we don't have 8 players, we have 4 of them. And if you win, you are going to get 50% less if you would be playing against the 8 players. So usually this is what I'm using, this Citroën, and if the tank becomes empty, then I'm also using the Volkswagen, actually the Nissan Nismo something number, not the 3000 one, but also the one in the Schnitzel, that was stupid, the one in the D class. So another fun thing about the manual control is that if you are going to do the jumps, especially the barrel rolls, not the jumps, the barrel rolls, then you have to be extremely precise where you are going to hit the ramp. Because if you are going to go a little bit too much to the edge, you are going to fly too high, and it, which wouldn't be a problem, but it slows you down because of fucking reasons. And if you go a little bit too low, then you are not going to make a full barrel roll. So yeah, 32 like points for coming first. So at least I get the reputation. Okay, let's play 2 more, and then I think it would be enough for this session, I think. Actually, I'm going to do at least one gauntlet, because then I can show that it's a little bit unfair against the cars that I have to race against. Which at this point probably isn't going to be that obvious, because like everybody is on the same level, everybody has 1,000 points, and it's going to be like going up and down. But later on, if you are within the same league, then you have three options on what to challenge. The first one is that you are not going to lose anything, and this means that you should have like similar rank. Then the second one is that you can lose 5 of your ranking points, and the last one is you can lose 10. And the fun thing is that the cars that they are using, the first and the third one, they almost all have the same levels, which is like extremely fun and fair. Oh crap, I don't know what the fuck I was looking. The same race goes in a way that you are going to be able to jump from there, and it's a little bit different. Okay, we can hit each other, and this fucking... Okay, actually I'm not going to complain, because this was fair. I stopped my purple nitro. But this also seems to be a little bit in advantage of the console players. We will see. Bye bye. So this wasn't an example of that, because I have had or the problem is that if all things are equal, then the PC players are going to get effed. Like you're both using the purple nitro, and then you are going to get killed if you're side by side. I actually might even have footage of that in some other video, because I vaguely remember stuff like that happening. But here it had to be like that. They are doing small adjustments. I'm not sure if it's gameplay for PCs, it's getting better, or it actually might have been that I dropped to the Silver League in the multiplayer, like the overall or the longer league. But when I played it, then it seemed that the other players, or I was able to win much easier than I usually do. But it might just have been a fluke, because it's not too much of a leap to assume that you have certain level for the players to be in the gold league, and everything underneath that they just suck or something. I don't know. In some cases I definitely don't have the most optimized trajectory, or actually the selection of paths to use in order to get the best times, but I do have, well, some of them. Or actually it's the ones that I have, or that I am used to. Okay, so this again might be that the new season just started, and nobody or a few people were playing it, because I won all of the 3 races. Let's do one gauntlet and then yes, and then we can start shouting at the screen. So let's challenge. I have had people who are using D-class cars and doing like very low or very bad times for the tracks. I'm guessing that they are using revenge. Okay, but this is the showcase. All of them 4000. Maybe I can have one car that can beat with these ones. Okay, so this is the hardest one. This is okay. This is not 4000, but this is one of the best. Its acceleration is excellent. Okay, again, all of them 4000. And this one, okay, this is winnable. This is actually winnable, and let's play this. But this is the start. Usually, if I'm or the levels are going to be a little bit higher, or the rank is going to be higher than these cars. Crap, was it the B1? Yeah. If the ranks are going to get higher, then the cars that they are using in these races are also going to be worse. Should I use this? Yeah, let's use it. I think it can beat it. Sometimes I get or have used the same type of car against them, and with these two it didn't work out, and we are not going to use that this time. We're going to use again the 5 cars. So it should be obvious that it's the other player has 3.5, I have 4.1, but it doesn't really matter, because the difference is in this case the top speed. The acceleration for the string grey is going to be better, but the overall top speed for the Bugatti is going to be superior. And the dude doesn't know how to drive, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so as I said in the beginning, this is doable, and this is one of the, oh no, that's actually okay, but the Caribbean track, the other half of it is rather sucky, because I still haven't figured out the best trajectory or what routes to take there, because that would have been fucking awesome, because I almost crashed because of reasons. Yeah, the later half you have like 6 roads converging, and which one to choose. I have my track. I'm not sure it's the best one, because in some cases you have the shortest route with the steepest curves, yeah, turns. Sorry, this is just Estonian, because curves or kurvid in Estonian are very similar, so turns are very steep, so you have to slow down. And with the Dutch drive, I think it automatically chooses your speed, so it doesn't crash, because you can control your speed by drifting, but I'm not sure that you have much more control because there isn't a brake. I think that you can just drift, which is actually one of the positive sides, because the team pursuit, the multiplayer that is available, I'm actually able to stop my car, and if I'm running from the police, I can just go like 100 kilometers per hour and pretty much stay behind. Schnitzel, I didn't press the drift button at the correct time. So yeah, you can stay behind and then wait out the 2 minutes without the cops being able to get to you. Okay, that dude sucks balls, because the cars weren't actually that different. Okay, so this was an example of and let's see. Okay, so never going to happen. Okay, never going to happen. It's 4,800? Holy shit. And this one? Okay, I have to raise this one because I'm not sure if it's a strategy, but you can actually have revenge on the other cars or the players that are competing against you. The selection process is extremely tedious. You have to do this every time. But because this doesn't happen often when you are going to get this kind of cards as your opponent, so it's basically free gauntlets. Yes, let's play. Now, I'm guessing the strategy is that if you're going to do revenge on the people that attacked you and you have good cars in your garage available, then you can win. But the ranking that you are going to lose from everybody beating your ass has to be greater than the revenges that you can use. At least this is my theory on the strategy. The funny thing is that, okay, these cars are, I think, all of them awful. Or actually, it's not like an opinion, it's a fact that they are slow, which is okay, like they haven't been leveled up, etc. But the same car, the Citroën that I was using in the multiplayer, is surprisingly good. I haven't lost to it, but the differences in the final race times haven't been that different. I think it was just 1 second off or something like that, which is a little bit like it would be humiliating to lose with this kind of supercars to a Citroën. Okay, it's a DS. What the fuck? I'm going to cut this out. Good thing that all of my porn isn't open. Actually, yeah, all of the games that I'm currently playing. Clear Obscure, Expedition 33 is the one that I'm completing at the moment. And if I... Okay, This is fucking bullshit. You do know that. Fuckers. Okay, so... yeah. I have no idea what I was talking about previously. Probably something retarded, as usual. One other thing about the PC is that you don't have commercials. Ads would be probably better. It means the same thing. Doesn't matter. Or actually, I'm quite sure that on your phones, at least. Yeah, actually, I'm completely sure. Because a little while back, there was this event where you can unlock this awesome car, but it costs about 54 million credits to finally unlock it. And because I was just starting the game and I wasn't nowhere near these kind of amounts of credits, then I wasn't able to buy it. But I found out that on your phones you can look at the ads, and you are going to get like 20 times the credits, which is now included in this PC version. I am quite sure it wasn't before. So, but for this 20 times the credits, you have to watch an ad. Okay, this is actually doable, because these three are a little bit of a question mark. I do have something against this. This is another Corvette I'm going to use against. And these three... okay, again, it's never going to happen. Oh yeah, this is the Ultima RS. This was the car that costs huge amount in order to unlock it. And this is somewhat doable, but because everything is fucked up at the moment, then this one would be something to challenge. I can lose 10 of my thingies. Fuck it. Actually, that's enough. That's more than enough. Let's collect our all of the tokens. These missions. Oh, okay. I completed already this one. And again, this Ferrari, never going to use it anywhere. Maybe are going to unlock it if I'm lucky, but that's pretty much it what I'm going to do with that car. Okay, so collect these, and okay, I still need quite a lot of farming before I can unlock the second stage. So this was Asphalt Legends Unite at the beginning of August in 2025.